So how do you find great employees? Employees that share your philosophy, follow your operations manual, will take care of your guests, are willing to bend over backwards when offering service, and have attention to detail. In this episode, I will tell you how. Welcome to another edition of Hospitality Property School. I am your host, Gerry MacPherson. If you are an operator of a hotel, an inn, a bed and breakfast, or a resort, there's a good chance you have an understanding of the day-to-day operation of your property. In a perfect world, you would clone yourself so you would know everything is done to your satisfaction. Unfortunately, we do not live in a perfect world, and you will need help. Depending on the size of your operation, this can be very time-consuming. So how do you find great employees? Employees that share your philosophy, follow your operations manual, will care about your guests, are willing to bend over backwards to offer service, and have a great attention to detail. To begin with, when advertising a job, don't waste your time interviewing everyone who sends in an application. There's a way to weed out many applicants by using a simple technique when writing the ad. In the job description, instruct to anyone replying to include a specific word or phrase in their cover letter, a word or phrase you have placed in the ad. For example, football. When you receive the applications, just plan on reviewing those who have included the specific word or phrase. This shows attention to detail and is a start in the right direction. During the first interview, start with your business's history, experience, and philosophy, and then give the candidates your property's responsibilities guidelines to review. Meet with each applicant individually to discuss their reactions and feelings about the guidelines, as well as their background and experience. At this meeting, each applicant should be asked why they feel they're right for this job. The next phase is very important. Role play with situations they'll probably encounter at your property. Make it clear you do not want them to answer the way they think you want them to answer, but to react the way they feel would be right. This should be done for every position at your property. You have to remember, your priority is customer service, and all your employees have to embrace this. As studies have shown, the better the customer service, the higher the profits. Hire those who show empathy, kindness, and humility. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, isn't experience more important? Emotional skill cannot be taught. You cannot give staff the wish to bend over backwards for your customers. Hire for the emotional skill, train for the others. After the break from our sponsor, I'll go into more detail. Do you have an independent hospitality property, a hotel, resort, inn, or bed and breakfast, and at times feel overwhelmed with all you have to do? Do you find yourself doing everything from checking guests in, to marketing, to looking for the right people to work for you, to cleaning toilets and everything in between? What happens when things become hectic? Do you feel stressed? Do you find it difficult to plan for the future when your only concern is how to get the rooms ready for the new arrivals? So what can you do? You have to get organized. You have to learn the strategies that'll make you more effective. Wouldn't it be great to learn the techniques the big brand hospitality properties use and to work like you have a full organizational structure supporting you? If the answer is yes, your next question might be, how do I do this? Well, if you can make the time and have the extra funds, many universities and colleges offer hospitality training programs. Or you can learn from those who've gone through all your problems and see how they have streamlined their business. You can do this by becoming a member of the Hospitality Property School Group. The benefits of this group include helping your hospitality property to gain a clear vision, help set up your organizational structure, help set up your brand, Help your social media strategy? Help create an atmosphere to hire the right employees? Help grow your business. The Hospitality Property School Group is designed to share knowledge, tips, and techniques to like-minded hospitality property owners and managers who might not have the benefit of having an entire organization to support them. If you are looking for ways to streamline your business, learn how to set up an organizational strategy, to hire and keep the right employees, and to increase your bookings and profit, then visit KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com/membership-site and explore the Hospitality Property Group for an entire week for only $1. We guarantee you'll find tips and techniques that you can begin using right away to help start improving your bookings and profit. But don't just take my word for it. Explore yourself for an entire week for only $1. That's KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com/membership-site. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Before the break, I said you need to hire for emotional skill and train for others. It does not end there. The first day of training for new employees should start with a meeting with you. A review of the property's policies and employee benefits. Let them know they are now part of your facility's family and that you are there to support them. Take the new employee on the tour of the facilities, highlighting the people and the systems at work. Answer clearly and fully all the employees' questions. Issue the employee their uniform and a copy of the operations manual. Review the operations manual. Review the contract of the employee's position and any employee benefit plans. Then complete the employee paperwork. Now you might be thinking, that is a lot of time to be taken with one new employee. Well, think of it this way. Isn't it better to spend time up front, get your employee off on the right foot, than to take the time down the road to replace them? So how do you keep great employees? This is a point I cannot stress enough. Support them. A customer is not always right, but they should feel like they are. For this to work, customers have to feel the staff are on their side, and the staff have the flexibility to handle situations the way they see fit. Give them the ability to look for customer service opportunities and to wow your guests. Customers should not leave your property satisfied, but happy. And this is much easier to carry out if you have great employees. Okay, is this making sense? Let me know with a yes or a no in the comment section below. I have seen hospitality property owners go from one extreme to another when it comes to their hiring process. One owner might take time to study the candidate, ask thoughtful questions, while the other might look at the person and say, "Do you know how to use a computer? Okay, you're hired." For it to work, the interview process has to be consistent. It has to be scripted the same way every time. As in all other tasks at your property, your hiring process must be documented in your operations manual. When looking for new employees, before doing anything else, talk to associates, colleagues, and even competitors. You might find it a little strange, but if you have a good working relationship with your competition, they could be a really good source of information. All right, what's the next step? When you found candidates that you feel might be suited for the position, you want to talk to them individually and ask the following type of question. Where have you been employed in the past, and what did you learn from those experiences? How long were you employed at your previous position? Why would you like to take this position? Why do you feel you're suitable for this position? What do you have that other candidates don't? Ask them about handling a customer complaint, an emergency, a problem while working with a team. Here it's important to let them talk. What accomplishment are they most proud of personally and as a team member? What would they do if they found one of their co-workers stealing or doing wrong activities or spreading rumors? Ask them, what would you say if I told you this interview was going poorly? Look for their reaction. Why haven't you progressed more in your career? After they've answered a question, say to them, is that the best answer you can give me? Let's move on. Now, this might sound a little harsh, but it's nothing compared to an angry customer yelling at them because the rooms are not ready. Why do you want to work at our property, and what are your goals for the future? You can best judge the candidate on their expectations from this job, and if their future plans involves working at your property. Now, as a personal note, I do not feel it's appropriate to ask a person's age, gender, sexual preference, religion, family planning, or political leanings when it comes to hiring for a hospitality property. And in some countries, these questions are illegal. It is here you can decide if a candidate is right for your property and if you would like to invite them back for a second interview or hire them. For some of you, it might seem this is a little much. For others, it's totally clear. Either way, the step-by-step process, if done consistently, works. And your reward for that? Incredible loyal employees. If you would like to learn more tips and techniques for operating a hospitality property, I highly recommend you join our 6-day challenge. Whether you are operating a 1-room bed and breakfast or a 500-room luxury hotel, there is always something you can learn, and this 6-day challenge will take you step by step through the process of operating a successful hospitality property. And it's 100% free. You can sign up below. If you like this video, let me know in the comment section below your thoughts and if you're going to implement any of these procedures. If you know somebody who might benefit from this video, please feel free to share it, and make sure to hit the like button or dislike button if you didn't like it. I appreciate the feedback. Be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for your attention, and let's continue to work together to put heads in your beds. Until next time, have a fun day.